Hey Infinite, it is Toy. This is Infinite Work. It is fake early, so excuse the way I sound. I hate this angle. Excuse everything. Listen, yesterday I tried to do some reading for you guys. Some readings for you guys, and it kind of was just in an attempt for me to just kind of warm up, because sometimes I feel like when I do the readings, whoever I do it first get like the shitty end of the stick because I'm not like completely in mood. And so I was just playing with it, and I got a storyline. I wrote down all my storylines because I knew I wasn't going to remember. So for Aries, your storyline was stupid juicy. So, okay, you have to pick where you are in this. It's a King of Wands, it's a Queen of Wands, and it's a Queen of Swords. So apparently, the Queen of Wands had given the King of Wands an offer of love, but the King of Wands decided not to take it, and it left the Queen of Wands feeling really disappointed and really hurt. He decided to, or opted to, either be with someone who's in the Queen of Swords energy, or could actually be the Queen of Swords, just very discerning. I got the feeling that she kind of has like this bad bitch persona, you know, and maybe she looks good, but she wants a lot as well, and hands always out. And the King of Wands is giving to her, but he has rejected his counterpart, which is the Queen of Wands. That spread was just so crazy. Like, in the end of it, the Queen of Swords ended up getting back with the King of Swords, who she had left out in the cold for whatever reason. Maybe he didn't have enough money. Maybe he was cheating. Maybe she just didn't feel fulfilled. I don't know what the fuck was going on. But the Queen of Swords got back with the King of Swords. And the King of Wands was trying to come up with a idea about a creative way to get the Queen of Wands back. So at the end of the spread, the chakra cards that was pulled, the Queen of Wands pulled the cards of acceptance. So if Aries, if you were in a position where you offered somebody something, you thought this person was like your person, you offered them something and they turned you down, your card was acceptance, which is a root chakra card, right? Just accepting things for how they are and moving forward in that. If you were the King of Wands in that situation where you rejected somebody else who you know is your counterpart, or you feel like now may be a better fit for you, then the cards that you pulled was time to let go. You know it. And another card, you had a Rebel deck card that said, you know, that little voice inside of you that you just keep hearing, like, listen to it or something like that. So the King of Wands advice was to let go of that Queen of Swords situation and move toward what they know is right for them. And if you were the Queen of Swords in that situation, which means you may be dealing with an Aries, and you know that person have options or had options and they chose you, but you know that you're not really into them like that. You're not really fulfilled by this situation like that. Why does my face look swollen? Anyway, you're not really fulfilled by the situation like that. Then the card that you got was eat something from Mother Nature, right? So in this position, how that came across to me was like, do what's natural to you. Like, stop forcing something just because you have a benefit in it somehow. You know what I'm saying? Go to what is for you. So everybody, because there was two sets of counterparts in the meeting, in the reading, but the King of Wands was with the was with the Queen of Swords, and the King of Swords was off somewhere doing whatever he was doing, and the Queen of Wands was sitting here disappointed. Child, it was just a mess, Aries. It was a mess. So let's see what energy. I was supposed to be shuffling and telling that story at the same time, but I wasn't. Also, I'm going to let go of time, of specifying a time in the readings. I'm being pulled to just put the readings out there, and whenever you see it, if it resonates for you, then jump on it. All right, this is energy. It's fluid. It can go vice versa. Blah blah blah. Y'all know my mother spiel. Y'all know what it is. All right, Aries, 3 more. Let's see if we can get a different storyline this time, or not. We'll just see what Spirit wants. 2, rising, and Venus. Listen, this could be for December, but really it's just for whenever. For whenever. So, astrological sign of Aries. What energy is being dealt with right now in their lives? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Aries. What energy is being dealt with in their lives at this time? I think, guys, I'm going to come off the camera and try to position the camera in a way that you guys can see the cards and not me. Okay, Aries. Sorry. That was like 6 cards. That was like 6 cards. Don't play me. It's 6 cards. I just need one. Because I just felt like a lot on my spirit just now. One card. What energy is the Aries dealing with? Thank you. So we got the 10 of Swords with the 8 of Coins at the bottom of the deck. So, Swords is mental, but you could be done with some type of work situation. You could be done with some type of cycle that you've been going through. Could have to do with a love situation and the juggling situation for sure. But with the 10 of Swords here, you're definitely putting an end to something. And this would be something that caused some type of, you know, some type of mental anguish, some type of hold. I don't know, it could be hurtful communication, it could be betrayal, it could be just your own thoughts driving you mad, but you're deciding to put an end to that, to the cycle of that, okay? And this is something that has to do with emotion as well, because you can see with the sword sticking out of him, it's water at the bottom. Why does my nail look like this? Oh, because of that. I'm just so nitpicky with myself because on camera you see everything. All right, anyway, that's the coal and the sage and shit. Anyway, you got this in the Swords here. I can't stand for nobody nails to look like this, G. No. This ain't gonna work. All right, I'll go wash my hands after this. I don't like that. Okay, I'm sorry, Aries. I know you like bitch. Sorry. Okay. 10 of Swords. You see the water. Okay, water is emotion. So you're putting it into something. It is something mental because it's swords. But it's something that does invoke emotion because you see the water coming up after him. And it may be some type of cycle with the 8 of Pentacles. So how is the Aries feeling about this 10 of Swords? In their lives, how's the Aries feeling? Thank you. The King of Swords and the Ace of Coins. So this is good. So this is you putting it into something, Aries. This is you putting it into something and you're ready for something new. You're ready for a new beginning. You're putting a lot of thought into this. With the King of Swords, the King of Swords is that, right? When it comes to thinking out things, he's very fair. He's very just. He's very focused on logistics. He's very focused on the analytical part of it and what really makes sense. And, you know, that's a good thing when you're sitting over here manifesting, because you're manifesting something new. Can you give me some more about what it is that Aries is putting? Well, where's Aries going? Where's Aries wanting to go? Put one thing to an end, and now we're going a different direction. Where are we going, Aries? Where are we going? Where are we going, Aries? Six of Cups in reverse and the Judgment card. So you're deciding to leave something in the past, something that may have been a stable home environment, something that may have been a long-lasting relationship. There may be some third-party energy here, but I'm not sure with the 3 of Coins here and the Knight of Staffs. But you're balancing something out. You're leaving some type of past behavior behind. whatever you've been doing, it's no longer giving you good feelings, right? Because the Six of Cups in the upright is about nostalgic feelings, good nostalgic feelings. It's not doing that anymore for you. So you're deciding to leave it in the past. Okay. So what may be some obstacles for the Aries within this energy? What may be some obstacles for the Aries? Even though this is not your energy, Swords energy is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but I'm getting such Aries vibes from this, like such boss up vibes from this. Like, I'm not playing with nobody vibes from this. What's the next step for the Aries? What's the next step for the Aries? You're deciding to leave something behind, move into the future. It's your decision. Right? Nobody pressuring you. We got flippers. We got the Seven of Swords. We have more flippers. Just looking for the other flippers. Okay, it was just two. Okay, we have the Seven of Swords. And we have the Four of Swords here with the Sun card on the bottom of the deck. So usually for me, as a reader, the Seven of Swords may... well, all sevens, like I said, are God numbers, so it talks about the God within us for me. Sometimes the Seven of Swords can be a self-deceptive type of energy, but for this reading, I'm not feeling like it. I'm feeling like you're kind of just trying to set things up. You are... how I want to say this with the Seven of Swords. You're and the Four of Swords together, right? So you're evaluating things. You're getting things in order. You're getting your thoughts in order. You're figuring out what's important to you. You're figuring out how to do things. There is one thing in particular that you are focused on more than others. I'm feeling like you might want to give somebody an apology with this Page of Cups here underneath the Sun. And like I said, if this is not you, I think this is you, but it could be somebody that you... can be somebody that you left out in the cold and rejected before. Aries, I think this might be the story that I got the other day. I think this might be the story I was telling you about. Let's see. Let's see. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Why is the Seven of Swords here for the Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Why is the Seven of Swords here? I'd be so tempted to be like, for the month of December. I'm not going to say that. Okay. The Ace of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, the World card, the Page of Swords in reverse, and the Empress card in the reverse with the Three of Swords. Yeah. Three of Cups and the Chariot with the Five of Swords and the Six of Cups. I feel like you might want to apologize to somebody. I feel like you might be wanting to give someone an offer, someone that you have disappointed before, someone that that maybe you was going through some type of mental anguish about before. All right, just something very difficult, and you're deciding to leave the difficult part out of it, and you're deciding to go ahead and move forward. Like I said, maybe apologize to someone, or maybe just get things in order and just start giving love to yourself. Shit, either way. The first reading just really bugs the fuck out of me, because I just, whatever. I hope it resonates, okay? All right, so let's see. Is there anything that we want to warn the Aries about? Because it seems like you guys pretty much have it, Aries. Is there anything that we want to warn the Aries about before we move on to the chakra cards? Is there anything that we want to warn the Aries about? Please. I did not get in. Is there anything that we want to warn the Aries about, Spirit? Six of Pentacles and the Mother of Wands. Aries, I just feel like whatever you do, whatever you decide to go after or not, just keep in mind the idea of reciprocity and fairness. Um, don't let just your desire or your passion or what you want be the only pushing or the only thing pushing the agenda, because that can become very selfish, and that can end very bad. So make sure definitely that you're being fair. Make sure that others are being fair to you. Just make sure that the reciprocity game is up to par. Okay? For whatever it is that you're wanting to go toward, or whatever it is that you're ending, just make sure that the reciprocity is up to par. Tangible reciprocity. Okay? Not just feeling like, I feel the same way you feel. No, how do you show that? How are you showing up? Okay? Give me a chakra card for the Aries. What chakra can the Aries work on during this time? Okay, wisdom and release. Yeah. So, wisdom, this is heart chakra and crown chakra, by the way. Wisdom card does definitely talk about the difference between taking a calculated risk and stupidity. So definitely there's a need to release something and let go of something, without a doubt. We've seen that throughout the whole spread with the Ten of Swords and that type of thing. Listen, I'm sorry. First reading. Be careful how you release things, right? Be careful that you're being calculated. Like I said, with the reciprocity, things can turn out great, but just make sure you're not being reckless in the way that you're moving, okay? And make sure you're not allowing people to be reckless with you in the way that they're moving. You don't have to do things the way people want you to do them. That's not it, okay? You don't have to do things the way people want you to do them. However, sorry, I have a piece of hair or something. However, you do have a responsibility to be considerate. You do have the responsibility to make sure that people are being considerate of you as well, or that you be considerate of you. 3 more. Let's get a rebel back. Give me a rebel back card for Aries, please. A rebel back card for Aries, please. Rebels Act for the Aries. Rebels Act for the Aries, please. See? It says, you are giving away your power. You are a badass. Act like that. I told you with that reciprocity, make fucking sure. Calculated risk as opposed to stupidity. Releasing, knowing that you need to release, but doing things in the proper way. Making sure that people are doing you in the proper way. Making sure that you're doing yourself in the proper way. You are giving away your power. Be careful with that, Aries. Be careful with that. Let's do a love spread. Let's do a romantic love spread for the Aries. Or whatever. I be acting like a bird sometimes, right? It's my channel. I act like a bird if I want. Shit. Aries, love, romantic love. What is the mutual energy? You got trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. And forgiving and learning at the bottom of the deck. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So what is the Aries energy with this? That was quick. Heart-to-heart conversations. And love yourself first. And what is Aries' partner? Damn. That just... Aries, I'm going to do that again because I don't know if it was supposed to come out or not. Aries partner. What is the energy of Aries partner in this? What is Aries partner in this? What is the energy of Aries partner? Thank you. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy and worth waiting for a divine timing is at. Okay, so this situation is calling for you to have faith. So that must mean something is going on that is making somebody feel away. Excuse me. Apparently. So Aries, I think that you're in the energy where you're wanting to express yourself. And if not, you should, you know, let your partner know what it is that is causing for you to feel a little bit distrustful or apprehensive or not really sure about going forward. You know, your person has a great amount of passion for you, but the issue might be in timing. I'm feeling like with that worth waiting for, love yourself first, and deception and retreat at the bottom of the deck. And also free yourself. Yeah, your partner, I get the feeling from your partner side as someone who is a bit hesitant. That's the thing. Like there's passion, but I get that there's a bit of hesitance here for some reason. Let's see. Passion. Tell me about passion for Aries partner. Tell me about passion for Aries partner, please. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Aries, because Taurus energy is like all over me right now. I don't know why. Okay, passion. Nine of Cups, Two of Cups, and then Eight of Swords. I don't know what the fuck. Like I said, resistance. Your person, they are so passionate about you. You are wish fulfillment for them. You guys are like this as far as they're concerned. But that in itself stresses them out. And I think that you might be dealing with someone, and it could be vice versa, like I said. That in itself stresses them out. Because of timing. Maybe it's not working out right now. And they just don't want to have these feelings for you if they can't completely have you. You may be dealing with a water sign, but I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, you might be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but I think that this person just has so much emotion and so much passion for you. Aries, what do you want to talk to them about? What's the heart-to-heart conversations coming from the Aries? Knight of Staffs, Knight of Coins, Six of Staffs. So you may be wanting to explain to them why with the timing, why, because I feel like Aries, you may be the one that's kind of slower to give or to move forward. And like I said, if it's reversed, then go ahead. But I just feel like one person is more on a logical, analytical kind of like thing, and the other person is more emotional. And it's not being reciprocated, and so it's leaving like this place of doubt. It's leaving so much doubt. It's unbelievable. Yeah, I feel a lot of doubt. A lot of emotions from your partner, though. So let's see. Now I'm going to go back to my chakras. What chakra can Aries work on to make sure that whatever this heart-to-heart conversation is, that things are really clear? Yeah. Quest, which is the throat chakra. Perfection, which is the root chakra. And faith, which is the third eye. Okay, let's take it straight from the book. So perfection. Are you being too hard on yourself and consequently on others? Begin to look for what's right and good in your world and you will see it. You know what? Aries. What are you looking for, Aries? What are you looking for? It's almost like if you're on this side of it with the heart-to-heart conversations, it's almost like what it is that you want to express to this person is that you are constantly on a quest for that partner. It's almost like you can find a partner that seems absolutely perfect for you, but it's like you're afraid that if you deal with that person, something better might come along, and now you're with that person, so you can't do it. You're searching, I feel like, for something that's right in front of your face. This person, let me see. Before I fucking jump the gun. Your wish fulfillment for them. Are they wish fulfillment for the Aries? Are they wish fulfillment for the Aries? The High Priestess and the Ace of Wands. You have a passion for this person. And it's almost like you have a knowing about this person. Like you guys have a really deep soul tie, I feel like. I feel like you do want to offer this person some type of stability, but it's your fear of like... that's my sister. Hold on, guys. Sissy, I'm in the middle of a reading. Can I call you back? Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, I feel like you do want to give to this person, Aries, but you just... why won't Aries give? What's the matter, Aries? You're scared that you're gonna lock yourself down. Speak with good intent. I am forgiving. I am peaceful. I know that, Aries, but what's your issue with this person? Let's say that. Do you have an issue with this person? I keep the waters pure. Okay? You might feel like this person goes back and forth quite a bit. So that might make you feel a little bit imbalanced with them, which probably furthers your idea of missing out somehow by being in this situation. Like, oh, am I going to, for some of you, it's like, am I going to close myself off to everybody and fall in love with this person, and then they're going to end up leaving me. Or it's going to end up being tumultuous and I'm going to end up getting hurt. Or I'm going to end up getting into something with this person serious, and then something better is going to come along and more perfect for me, and then I'm not going to be able to take that opportunity because I'll already be here. Like, there's so much fear involved, Aries, and it's like your person really has so much love for you. You really are their wish come true and their dream come true, and they know that there's something special about you and them, but it's just this time period of waiting that you guys are going through, because you're trying to figure out what is best for you. And it doesn't take anything away from this person, cross watcher. The Aries is really just trying to figure out what is best for them. And they're taking their time in that. And that might be an issue for some, but it's just the way that they're going about it. I mean, you know, I think Aries, you can kind of give this person, course watcher, this feeling of like, I can take you or leave you. And I think that the Aries, that your feelings for this person really does go a bit deeper than that. It's not a take you or leave you thing. Look at the Emperor popping up here. But it's the Aries. You know, they're going to do it their way. And probably because of things that happened in the past, yeah, with the Nine of Wands showing here, and they're going to do it their way. Because anytime that they've allowed people to do it their way, the Aries have gotten hurt in it, right? So the Aries is like, no, I'm going to do it a different way this time. I'm going to take control of the situation. And if this person is not willing to stick it out for me to figure out what it is that I want and how I want it, and just know for sure that this is my person, then, you know, it is what it is. And I think that that could be a hard pill to swallow for someone on the receiving end of that, because it's like, what the fuck? But I think at the end of the day, the Aries is just doing what's best for them. Cross watcher, I do what's best for you. If you don't want to wait for the Aries, if you can't wait, don't. Because this is going to turn out good for the Aries in the end. Because they're staying true to themselves. Good job, Aries. Good job. Let's pull a card for abundance. Abundance for the Aries. What's the advice for abundance for the Aries? What advice do we have for abundance? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Ooh, that just popped out, didn't it? Okay. Words of abundance. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms. And that is what you attract for yourself and others. And no more complaining is at the bottom of the deck. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spiritually. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. And we had that in your spread with the Rebels deck card, saying that you're giving your power away. You know, you're a badass. Act like it. Go after what you want, Aries. You know, speak it into existence. Be positive. Don't be worried. You know what I mean? Trust that everything is going to turn out okay. If you really want this person, I mean, I don't know. What are you looking for? Some type of perfection or what? I don't know. It seems like this person thinks that your wish fulfillment. It seems that you are highly, highly, highly into them. Very passionate about them. I don't know if it's fair or what, Aries, but, you know, just be careful that you're not missing out on something that can be great for you. And be careful that you are not giving your power away to fear. That you're not, that you're not missing out on something great for you. How the hell is it all these cards get in here in this other deck? I don't effing know, but they were in here and I'm going to show them to you. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. In chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. Don't give your power away to fear, Aries. Trust. Don't give your power away to the past either, I'm hearing. You know, trust. This, I don't know, this person really like you. I'm not going to keep getting into that person, but I just, they really fuck with you. Alright. Okay, let's see what Spirit has for you. Source, what is the final word? What's the final word? If you're searching for perfection, Aries, you're going to be searching forever. You're never going to find it. Source. Not even last. Not for real. Source. Where's the advice? For the Aries? Oh shit, Aries. Oh shit. Oh shit, Aries, look. Union and karma. The communication at the bottom of the deck, and money. And gifts. And brunette female is here. You could be the brunette female, or maybe you're dealing with the brunette female. Aries. This may be the real deal. This may be the real deal. Trust it. Don't be afraid. I should say union. And karma. When people see karma, sometimes they think, you know, bad. But, you know, karma is just that. It's just karma. It's just what goes around, comes around. Maybe it's your turn to have union. Maybe after so many people just taking you for granted or not really being on the same page with you, or, you know, not really fulfilling what it is that you want, but you fulfill, like, whatever it is. Maybe this is obviously good karma with union. And I don't even know where this motherfucker came. Look, these cards just keep popping out of nowhere. I promise you, I didn't pull this card. I don't think. The deck for it is all the way over here. And the card is right here. Aries, go for it, baby. Go for it. Have faith. Stop talking down on it. Stop being fearful of it. Yeah, because the Nine of Cups that I pulled for your person was this Nine of Cups. But now this Nine of Cups done snuck out. Aries, you got something good here. Speak positive on it. Move positively on it. Move smart. I love it, Aries. Oh, congratulations. Get out your own way. All right, y'all. If this resonated with you, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what's going on. Please pass it on to other Aries that you know, if you think that this might be helpful for them. I'm really super hyped for you, Aries. I don't know where this is going. Yo, if that first story resonated with y'all, you know, go after your love. And I guess with this one too, go after your love, Aries. Don't be scared. Call them up, communicate. They love you. This other person. Your wish fulfillment for them. Okay, Aries. I will see you guys next time. I hope this message helped. Bye-bye.